Hello friends, I'm going to teach you how to play the roguelike Caves of Qud. So you got the Caves of Qud and you don't know what to do. Well, you're new to roguelikes and you haven't got a clue. Then hopefully, if you watch me for a little bit, I can teach you what to do. So, first thing you need to do is make a character. So, on the menu, we go to New Game. We have two choices on the character creation screens. You can either play a mutated human or a truekin. Now, if you're new to the game, I recommend avoiding playing any mutated characters because they are a lot harder to play, especially at the beginning of the game, where truekin have better starting stats and a lot easier to play. And basically, the difference is truekin have higher attributes, more skill points, and some bonus resistances. By mutated human, you have to choose from like lots of different physical and mental mutations to make like a unique character. It's more for advanced play. It is more fun to play a mutated character, but I would stick to truekin for your first few characters as you're learning the game. So let's pick truekin, and the next screen will have your attributes: strength, agility, toughness, intelligence, willpower, and ego. Now if you use the cursor keys, Caves of Qud, it's all done on the keys. You can hover over them and there's a description. So basically we've got strength, which is your melee power, penetration, some resistances. Basically all of them have some sort of resistance attached to them. Also importantly, your carry capacity. Agility is for range characters. Your accuracy also affects melee accuracy. It's more so for guns. It's also important if you want to make a character that uses that's based on dodge. Toughness is for high hit points and regeneration. Intelligence is determines how many skill points you get when you level up. Also, your ability to identify unidentified artifacts in the game. Also, it's good for crafting if you're making a crafting character. And then your willpower, which willpower and ego are more for mental mutants, but they also have some other abilities like willpower affects your hit point regeneration and some resistances. Ego is for trading, your bartering power. So we're going to make like a melee tank character as a first character. I recommend making a high hit point character because it's quite easy to play with a high hit point character. One that's got good armor, hit points, but also a melee character too. A lot easier than playing a range character. So first thing first, we get a toughness up to 23. Then we get a strength up to 21. And an intelligence up to 17. There's a reason why, I'll tell you later. I recommend you get your agility up to 16. And for the accuracy, also you'll want to use some guns as well, because you can use guns and melee weapons at the same time. I'd leave ego alone, and then put the rest of points in willpower just for regeneration. So we're done now. So after we got our attributes sorted out, we could pick like our starting cast or class. This is for bonuses on your attributes, resistances, your starting skills, also your starting items, which it doesn't tell you when you're hovering over them, which is annoying. I recommend a good starting character for one of your first characters is Child of the Deep. That's because he gets the +3 toughness as well as some good items and really good armor as well. You could also pick the Praetorian if you wanted to. He's kind of a sword and shield character. He's got good starting skills. Also, he's good with he's got like a ranged attack skill as well as skill with shields. He's quite tough, but I think Child of the Deep's easier. So we'll pick Child of the Deep. We'll get that bonus toughness. So now toughness 26, strength 21. That's how we want it. Look at the summary screen. 26 starting HP. And just give a character name now. Now it'll generate the game. And every time you make a character, the world's completely randomly generated, so it's different every time. The only thing that's the same is the locations of the dungeons, which we'll get onto later. So you have a little blurb there, I'll ignore that. You always start in this farming town called Joppa. As this is a roguelike, a proper roguelike, you only have one life. And if you lose that one life, you're dead, that's it. You have to remake your character, which some people don't like, but as part of the challenge of roguelikes, is just that hardcore nature, is just try and get through, learning by your mistakes, being careful, planning your character out, finding them items that can get you through. It's a level-based game, so you'd be wanting to get as many levels as you can. Levels affect extra hit points, extra attributes every few levels, as well as you get more skill points for raising skills. So first thing you need to learn is how to move. It's pretty easy. You have to use the keys, cursor keys, or you can use the number pad on your keyboard. So left, right, up, down, obvious. You can also go diagonally, which is useful if you want, if you're playing tactically. Also, you can press 5, which waits a turn, which was very useful. I'll show you in a minute why. You also will need to learn some keys. So if you press escape and go on key mapping, all the keys are there. Though Caves of Cud is quite a complicated roguelike, it hasn't got a lot of keys to learn, which is good. And I'll show you the basic keys which you need to know. One you'll be pressing like is G, which is pick up an item off the floor. You're also pressing L a lot, which goes into like a look mode. You press L, you get like a cursor, which will go over things of importance. It's over me now. This gives me a description of what I've got equipped. My state, which says perfect, it means I've got full hit points. How hard I am to kill, I'm easy. And my relationship with myself, so I'm friendly to myself. So if we go over someone else, like this red guy called Mehmet, give you a description of him, his faction ratings, his equipment there again, and you'll find he's impossible to kill. He's way above my skill level at the moment. He's also neutral towards me. So he'll either be friendly, neutral, or hostile. Right, what other keys do we need? Right, if we press E, we can see our equipment, and it'll show you each body part and what's on that body part. So, as I said before, the starting items are good on Child of Deep because you get good armor, which is studded leather armor. You also get a headlamp, which is like a free torch. You get some battle axe, these magnetized boots, gas grenade. If you press I, you go into your inventory. That shows you what you don't have equipped, basically you're carrying. So we have a chem cell, which is like a battery, and it's all segregated in different sections, like energy cell, food. So like we've got smoldering mushrooms. Food is very important in this game, so is water. Also we've got a jackhammer, which is like a starting item, box of cranes, and a plastic tree, which don't really do anything. Also we have these water skins, which is used to hold liquids. The currency in this game, it's not money, it's actually water, fresh water. So the more fresh water you have, the more basically buying power you have. Also, you need it to live, to survive. You do drink water throughout the game as well as eat a lot of food. So gathering food, I'd say gathering food is the most important thing to gather. Because water is a lot easier to get because you can just sell things, get water. Where food, you have to find it and buy it. Okay, what else? Right, that's one of the basic keys. I'll show you combat later. But for now, when you're in the town, there's two people you want to speak to. You get quests in this game, and they're always the same. The town's always the same. They're always in the same place. So basically, go up to the red guy, There's Farmer over here. Chat to him. We won't do the dialogues, you can do that yourself. Basically, we want the 2 quests in this town. So it's time I'm in search for work. He will tell you there is some creatures eating his water finds, and they're living in a cave north of here called Red Rock. So that's the first quest. I'm accept that. Now the next person we want to speak to is the left side of the town, and he's this guy in this house here. And we chat to him. Press C to chat. The direction you want to chat to him, and then you'll basically witter on, and he'll tell you about a cave, and he wants basically some artifacts, and he'll ask you this, give you this quest twice. So accept the task. Basically, you can give him any item that is deemed as an artifact. This game is meant to be like a post-apocalyptic setting, like some kind of like thousands of years after some kind of war or something, some kind of futuristic civilization. So you like find like lots of weird futuristic stuff hidden around the game. So if you talk to him again, another good reason for picking his character is you already have 2 artifacts that you can easily get rid of. You don't really need to give him. So we're trying to give the first artifact to him. And we'll give him the box of crayons. He gets some XP for that. And he'll ask you to do it again. So chat to him again. And we give him the we want to give him the folded chair, which is in my hand, so we'll remove that. Chat to him again. We'll give him the folding chair. And that gives you 150 XP. And that should level me up. So we're up to level 2 now. So you've gone up a level already. So it's useful to do that. And you'll gain, every time you level up, you'll gain hit points, skill points, and sometimes attribute points. So he'll give you one last quest and basically tell you, go to the east, some caves, and gather copper wire. So accept that quest. So if we go in the equipment screen again, I should have showed you this before. You can see in your right hand, you've got a weapon, steel battle axe. If you're playing the Child of the Deep, I recommend swapping that. So we press enter on it, remove it, press enter on it again, and you can pick from your inventory weapons. So we've got a jackhammer and a steel battle axe. I recommend equipping the jackhammer. It's better than the battle axe. It's a good starting weapon. You can also do the same for a missile weapon if you've got a gun or a bow. Just press enter on it and select whatever. So that's it for now. So what do we do now? So we could go to Ivy Cave, but I wouldn't recommend going in Ivy Cave yet until you're a few levels higher. So the next thing you need to do is just go outside in the wilderness, kill things, and level up. So we just head north. It'll go into a new area. There's nothing here, so keep going north. So there we go. New area here. So basically, you'll see lots of creatures, and you probably won't know what they are. So I'd always look at them until you learn what they are. So right in front of me, I've got a Snapjaw Scavenger. You just look at the bottom there. It says easy difficulty. It's hostile towards me, so he'll attack me on sight. That giant dragonfly over there is neutral, so he won't bother me, so don't attack them. There's a salamander. He's hostile, so he'll attack me. And there's a Sulthopper. He's tough, so you avoid him like the plague. And hostile. Now, when you're low level, you will find that your characters die really easily. This is the hard bit of the game. You think it'd be easy, but it isn't. Lower level you are, it is really hard because you've got low hit points, and you die too easily. So you best choose your fights until you level up and get better equipment. So we'll just kill a Snapjaw. Fighting is really easy in this game. Basically, you just move towards who you want to fight. So I'll just press up, and you'll attack him. And then if you look on the right side, you'll see the screen with all these stats, the time of day, and also any combat information or any other information on the screen. So it's basically told me I've hit him twice for 11 damage with my jackhammer. He's killed him one hit and got some experience. Also, you can see HP. I've got 32 out of 32 HP, which is important because obviously if your HP goes to 0, you die, and if you die, that's it, game over. So we don't want to fight that soul topper. He will come towards me. But if we go over the guy's corpse, you will see his items. He got in that little box on the top there. So longsword and leather apron. We don't want either of them items. This Salt Strider will chase after me now. So if you press A, you can go into your abilities. We don't have many abilities at the moment. We want sprint. Now, if you think you're going to die, or you're on low hit points, I recommend running away from everything. So pick sprint, just run away from the soul topper. He's going to come after me. We'll take him to the town, and the guard will shoot him. You see? So there we go. The soul topper would have killed me because I'm not hot. I'm not strong enough fighting him. So the salamander's following me. We'll kill him. So we just keep attacking until he's dead. So keep an eye on your HP. And when you take damage, your character sprite will start turning different colour. So green means wounded, and then it'll go, I think it goes yellow then red when you're like nearly dead. So it's a good way of keeping an eye on what's going on. Right, something's shooting at me now. There's like a vine over there. Siege Spitting Vinus is a ranged monster. So it'll just keep shooting at me. You see, it's depleting my health. I'm down to 14 already. We need to kill him. So I killed it with a pretty easy kill. So now I'm really injured. So what I'd do is get to a safe place and then press the wait button, which is 5 on the number pad, and you'll auto regenerate. Just hold it down. You see that? Just wait a few turns, my HP's back, and just go back in. I'll just keep doing this until you level up a few times. Now if you've got a ranged character, if you press F, that brings it into ranged combat mode. We don't have a missile weapon yet. Basically, if you press F, you can target something and then press spacebar and it'll shoot. And R's for reload. I forget a bow I'll show you. Right, there's another Snapjaw there. I'll kill Snapjaw. There's that yellow thing up there. Snapjaw brute, he can be quite hard. So we'll try fight him if he comes down. There he is. We'll fight him down here, it's safer. So just watch your hit points. See damaging me, as you can see. I've killed him. Furs and a hand axe, nothing useful there. Just keep your wits about you and just be patient. So there's a salamander and a Snapjaw ahead. Pretty easy, and another salamander. So a good tip is to draw them in and then find like a choke point like there where only one monster can attack you and then fight them. You can also wait and draw them in like that. Keep pressing 5 and they'll come towards you and just keep fighting them as they come. There we go, they won't get surrounded then. Black Rose, Bronze Mace, don't want any of them things. Okay, we got some skill points before, so I'll explain how to level these skills. So press P, I'll go into your skill page. Now it also shows the skills you already have. So you have different trees. So we've got endurance tree and the heavy weapon tree. So you can expand it or make it smaller by pressing left and right over the skill. So we expand endurance. We've got the skill Shake It Off, which basically each round your days are stunned, you have a chance to shake off the effect, which is based on your toughness. Cool, so if you wanted to buy swimming, so you don't get tired, swimming, poison tolerance, etc. You can look wherever. You can build a character out any way you want. Right, before we picked intelligence 17, and there's a reason why. Because I recommend gaining skill. If one of your first skills, the skill butchery. If you go down, find butchery for 50 points, you can basically carve up corpses for meat. As you go through food at crazy rate in this game, and gain as much food as you can is really important. And you'll be doing this on the go. So you'll be auto butchering. I'll show you why in a minute. Just press enter on butchery, buy butchery, and it'll go into your active abilities. So now we've got butchery at the top there. So we've got the butcher skill. Now we get 17, so you can get the skillful butcher, which is 150 points. So you can get even more food. But I recommend getting at least 17 intelligence. Just get that. Thing you want to level up after that, I'd recommend leveling up a weapon. So you can either pick from axe, cudgel, long blade. They're your melee weapons, or you can go ranged, your bows and rifles, or pistol. And the others, you can also do shield as well, short blades as well. Sorry, I missed that one. They're like daggers and knives. And then there's other ones like tactics and taking currency like a trade skill. And then there's like persuasion. Harvestry is like butchery, except it's just gain stuff off plants. I find butchery better. Harvestry is based on intelligence as well as your butchery, same as your butchery. You can also dual wield if you want to. And there's stuff like acrobatics, jumping about and stuff. I think I'll go with cudgel this character, because you don't need a lot of strength for some of the skills. Where like long blades, you need 29 strength for some of the abilities. We can make a ranged character, but I find ranged characters a lot harder, and it takes a while before you get a ranged weapon, unless you pick like a character that starts with a pistol, and you go through ammo a lot. Okay, let's kill this guy. Right, now there's one more character in the town I didn't talk about. Now if you go back down to the town, Chopper. Oops, just destroyed the wall there. To the right there's a hut, and there's a merchant in there. If you chat to him, press C chat, and the Dromad merchant. If you press tab of any character you're talking to, you can go into trade window. So he's a merchant, so he'll have lots of items. So on the left is his items, on the right is your items. Currency in this game, as I said before, is fresh water, and it'll show you the value of your fresh water in dollars. So I've got $95 worth of fresh water. He's got $280 worth of fresh water, and all the items are categorized. So you got ammo, armor, artifacts. Artifacts is basically technology. They're some of the best items in the game. And often when you pick up artifacts in the game, you won't know what they are. They have to be identified. And you can go to shops to get stuff identified. Also, I'll show you. If you press question mark, it'll show you what abilities you can have at a shop, so you can identify something, have something repaired because items break, or recharge like a battery on an item. You can also look at stuff. So we'll get off that. So basically, first thing we want to do is buy all the food he has. I wouldn't buy the yuck wheat stem though, that's too expensive. So buy the raw bear meat. And to do that, add things. You go over the item you want and press plus. It'll say 1. And then we'll buy all the fine wafers, which is food. Press hold plus, buy all 7. If you want to get rid of something, press minus. Like that. Minus, up, plus, down, obvious. And once you're done trading, you press O, he'll tell you how much you have to do. So 6 strands of water. Press yes. And some of the water's gone. If you want to, you can buy other things if you want, but you will find a lot of things are too expensive. It's got lots of different items, guns, all the stuff. Right, also I'd recommend buying all the ammo he has, all the lead slugs and all the shotgun slugs. So we're giving the water for that. Good thing about ammo, it weighs nothing. So there you go. You have a weight limit. You see total weight in the inventory. If you press I, so 102 out of, I can carry 350 pounds of equipment and items. Ammo weighs nothing, so just buy as much ammo as you can. It'll save you, and it's useful for later on when you get a gun. Okay. So that's basics out, and we've done some combat now. If you wanted to, there is a world map. Now if you press the hyphen key on the number pad, the line key, which is the top right corner, you'll go to the world map. And that's the whole game, whole world map. And you'll see like landmarks. It's always the same. The only difference is when you go into the the dungeons and the wilderness, it's always different, always randomized. If you can see the white red guy, which we're playing, in the bottom left, just to know if you can see the red cave, which is where we want to go, and to the right, the east rather, there's 3 holes, red holes, and they're the the caves we want for the wire. But we want to level up first a bit more before we start going into the caves. It's a bit too hard for us. Get some more hit points and skills. You can travel through the map if you want to, but you can get lost. If you've got like wilderness skill and survival skills, it helps with some items as well. We want to go back, so when we're on the map, if we press shift and like the right little arrow key with a full stop, or shift full stop basically. That'll get you back into any location you're on the main map. So we'll get out of here now and go north and just kill things. Now it's gone night time, so looks like day-night cycles. Our vision's rubbish now, but we have some illumination because we've got that headlamp. It's like a torch. You'll be able to see in the dark indefinitely. It's very useful for caves as well because the caves will be dark. If you haven't got a headlamp, you'll have to equip a torch or some other light source in your right hand. So your other hand. So if you've got one weapon in your right hand, you can't have another one in your left hand. Like I couldn't have my jackhammer if I didn't have that headlamp. It's the same, you wouldn't be able to equip a shield. And this is the problem with picking a dual wielding character or a sword and shield character. You have to have a light source. So let's kill some more things. Kill a salamander. And just keep killing things now. It'll be a bit harder in the dark because you won't be able to see where you're going. There's someone firing at me, bow. Let's kill these snapjaws. Right, you see that little vine in the thing? It's called Jilted Lover. If you go in adjacent to them, they will grab you. You have to be careful with them. You won't be able to get away from them until you kill them. So be careful when you're going across walls. Just keep killing these snapjaws, these are good to level on. Just play cautiously. If you see there's a tree with some apples on. If you had the harvestry skill, you could farm them. There's another vine. There's a snapjaw with a bow. Now he'll just keep using skirmish tactics on you. Keep shooting, running away. Let's try to kill him with his bow. Right, if you press G to pick up, you'll have all the items on the floor. Has he got a bow? Yeah, so we get his bow. So press enter, get. And we'll equip his bow. We'll press E and go on missile weapon, right missile weapon. Hit the bow. You just need to find some arrows now. Now if you look on the right, you'll see the short bow has appeared. That's your ranged weapon. And a little bracket with one in, that means it's got one bow in it. Let's go find some. So if we use a bow now, I'll show you ranged combat. We press F. You select who you want to shoot. So it'll be like a dotted line. I'll show you better if I move back. So there you go, a dotted line. Press F, and the dotted line will go towards your target. It'll start blinking. Basically, just press enter, and it'll shoot the arrow at him. I completely missed, but you get the idea. And if you press R, you'll put another arrow in your bow. And you just keep firing, pressing R, firing. The same for ranged weapons. Some rifles are only single shot, and some shotguns are only single shot. I keep reloading them. So we're just killing now. My character's not really made for ranged, so he won't be too great with bows. I'll just keep killing. That's got a lacquered bronze battle axe. Okay, let's explain different stats and items so you understand what means basically. So on your body, stud leather armor, you'll see a 3 with a diamond and a 2 with a circle and a number next to each other. So the diamond, blue diamond, represents your armor value. It's basically just damage reduction or the chance to just completely deflect a blow. And the circle, your avoidance, your dodge rating. And because I've got heavy armor on, I get a penalty to my dodge rating. Now for your weapons, if you go on the pneumatic jackhammer, the arrow with a 6 represents your penetration rating. That's for getting through armor. And the heart, the 1d8 is your damage, so it's basically dice. An 8-sided dice, so it does 1 to 8 damage. And that's it really. Really simple stats on weapons. Sometimes some weapons have like fire stats and lightning stats. They often need like a power source in them, like a fuel cell. There's another one of Soul Toppers. We don't want him. Let's just run away. So we press A, C to sprint. I'll get away from him. You usually don't get this many. They are quite fast as well, which is a pain. If we get away from him in the dark, he won't be able to see us. Yeah, I think I got rid of him. Let's go this way. We're like some swamp now, I think. Now you'll often find water on the floor. If you press L and look at it, it'll tell you exactly what it is. So that's salty water. You can't drink salty water, and you can't. There's also brackened water. You'll find a lot. There's 2,000 drams of it. You can't drink it, but you can fill your flasks with it. As you see, you've got water skins with fresh water in. If you wanted to, you could. I think how'd you do it now? If you go on the water. And press G, you can pick up water if you've got a container. Same with any other liquid you find in the game. Sometimes you find like oil, slime, other weird things you can pick up. But if you ever see fresh water, like let's say like 2,000 grams of fresh water, you press get and basically select like a water skin or a canteen or something and pick up the fresh water. It's basically like picking up money. Okay. Let's just keep travelling. Let's travel this way because there's no monsters in this swamp for half time. Let's try to kill this guy. No, kill him. I've killed him now. I've got a lot of XP. It's going up another level now. We're level 3. So I think now we can try getting these caves. Also got an attribute point. So we press P again. See your skills. I said I was going to get cudgel. So I'm going to specialise in blunt weapons. So buy that. And then buy cudgel expertise. So not cudgel expertise, bludgeon. Got cudgel expertise which to give me more chance of a critical hit. And there's strength modifier. Bludgeon attacks will occasionally cause a stun. So we now need to find a good cudgel weapon to replace my jackhammer. But to be honest, you'll use your jackhammer a lot in the early game if you use this character. So let's keep travelling. Let's go. Oh, there's a chest there. So if you want to open a chest, just go up to press O. We've got an acid gas grenade. That's cool. A beaded bracelet is good for trading, and an empty water skin. We'll get all that. Lead longsword. I don't need that. They've got another bracelet. It's like a trade article, trade items, beaded bracelets. Get some hit points back. A bit low. Always make sure you get your hit points high. If you get ambushed, bugger to this another Soul Topper. He's got me down quite low. I'll just regenerate. The problem with regenerating is it uses up a lot of food because you're waiting a lot. This is why you need a lot of food all the time. Hopefully we should find these caves soon. I could just go on the world map, but I can kill monsters on the way. That's a different salamander. That dog's attacking it. Sometimes some of the neutral monsters will fight. Like the feral dog will help you. As long as you don't attack the neutral monsters. Because there is like a faction system in this game. Let's see if we can find it. Would you press? I don't often go on this. I can't remember. I go in the faction system. Let's have a look. Faction screen. This is why you should press escape and look in the key mapping. If you're stuck. Show. I think it's open factions. Oh no, there isn't. Oh, I remember now. If you press Q and see quests, press Q shows you quests. So I've got the one that says go to the red cave and want to get the wire. You press 7. You see your rating. So I've got a good rating with antelopes. Antelopes favour you. Don't know why. Apes dislike you. Arachnids dislike you. And they're the neutral ones. That's it. Most of them don't like it. Okay, there we go. Up another level. So we go. I can get charging strike, charging opponent with a cudgel. But you need the charge skill to use that. Actually, I think I will get the charge skill. It's good for closing gaps. That's under tactics, I think. Yeah, so we get tactics. And I got hurdle. You have no penalty to your DV when you sprint. That's like your avoidance. You dodge. And 150 for charge. That's like an active skill. Just run at somebody. So we'll get that next level. Okay, we also got an attribute point, didn't we? So if we go press P and press 9, we can go into the stats. I'll raise my strength. There we go. Got to 2 strength now. Do a bit more damage. Oh, he's still travelling north. It's quite a big game. Someone's just set me off back. What the hell are them? I've never seen them before. Dawn Glider, very tough. Oh, this actually could kill me. I've never seen a Dawn Glider before. I'm on fire. It's not good. It's better run away. Oh, I'm not on fire anymore, but they are running after me. I have to run away from them. They will kill me. Oh, I'm dying now. Oh, I'm going to have to put water on myself. Right, if you slap water and then pour it on yourself. It's about 5 drams should do it. I should put myself out. Oh, that so nearly killed me. Yeah, if you set on fire, basically you'll start going glowing orange and smoke will come off you, and you'll need to put yourself out. So I'll either need walking into some water or pouring water over yourself. I got killed by a Dawn Glider. Great. Well, that's the game. Anyway, that should hopefully give you a start in the game. I was hoping to get to the caves, but as I said, so easy down in this game. And I've never seen a Dawn Glider before. Sometimes that happens. Well, that's how it is. But with that, hopefully we'll learn a bit of the basics of the game. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.